At UFC Vegas 35, Kevin Lee lost to Daniel Rodriguez via unanimous decision. Dana White at the post-fight press conference gave his thoughts on the fight. He also mentioned that he's unsure whether Kevin Lee will fight for the UFC again.
Very impressive. Yeah, I love guys like him. Absolute savage. Takes that fight on 2 weeks' notice against Kevin Lee. Yeah, he did get to take it down the first round, but then successfully defended himself, a few other times. You got to remember, he didn't have anywhere near a training camp for that fight. So to come in and do what he did against Kevin is very impressive. But yeah, I'm with you that he should definitely really start working on that takedown defense now in that wrestling, because he's been dying to break into the top 15. Again, we will see if he did it with his performance tonight on just 2 weeks' notice. Yeah, no, that's a good question. Again, that's a thing that we will get together on Tuesday and talk about and figure out what's next for him. Here or not here.
Well, that was your fight.
After a member of Jake Paul's team insulted Momma Woodley at the press conference, things became out of hand and the situation became very heated from both sides.
I'm already there. I'm already there. I was going to do something. They didn't get me to do nothing more. I was already in kill mode.
Tyron Woodley's manager Malki Kawa revealed that Jorge Masvidal, Yoel Romero and Andrei Arlovski were willing to fly down and confront Jake Paul's team.
Listen, Andrei Arlovski, Yoel Romero, half my roster was ready to fly in here, you know what I mean, after that. And I was like, you guys just stay home, it's not necessary. But Masvidal was ready, Masvidal was, was coming, because that's their teammate, that's their boy, they've trained together. They've done a lot of things together, a lot of time spent together. So, and I represent both of them, so we're like a little family ourselves too. And so for anyone to try anybody's mom, I think, other people look at them and they say, if that was my mom, what would I want everybody else to do, right?
Michael Bisping recently revealed that he has signed an extension to his current UFC commentating contract. He tweeted, "Pleased to announce that I'm signing a new 4-year contract with the UFC to continue my role as commentator. Beyond grateful for this role. Big thanks to Dana White. I'm really obsessed with this sport and calling fights for the biggest fight promotion in history is a real honor for me." A 5-round strawweight bout between Namajunas vs Zhang Weili has been targeted for the co-main event for UFC 268. In their last fight, Namajunas defeated Zhang Weili by KO in the first round. A 3-round bantamweight bout between Frankie Edgar vs Marlon Vera has been targeted for UFC 268. Frankie Edgar is coming off a KO loss to Corey Sandhagen, and Marlon Vera is coming off a unanimous decision win over Davy Grant. Michael Bisping on the Believe in Me podcast gives his thoughts on Khabib saying that the UFC ring girls are useless.
Khabib was making headlines this week. It's hilarious. In fact, maybe Harrington, you can come on and give the actual quote. He was talking about ring girls and how they are useless and they're not required. I thought we could have a bit of fun with this story here. I'm not trying to talk about Khabib. I love Khabib. I'm a massive fan. In fact, I just love the way Khabib carries himself. And I think on this occasion, he's going a little bit overboard because he's a man of honor, clearly. Do you know what I mean? But I will say that I got 2 things to say on that. Nobody goes for the ring girls. Nobody goes for the ring girls. Hold on a minute. So it's Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier 4. But who's the ring girls? What are we talking with here? Is it Ariane? Is it Brittany? Oh, Brittany. I'm going to that one. That's not how it works. And when he says the most useless people in martial arts, correct. They are. But they're not getting in the cage and fighting. They're a little bit of extra for the show. And I like it because it's historic in boxing and now with MMA, of course. You have a ring card and it adds to the crowd and it adds to the pomp and circumstance of it all, and it's a little bit of fun. So Khabib, I love you. Listen, Khabib, God bless him, he's a man of honor and he doesn't play that game. That's not how he rolls, so to speak, and I get it. And as I say, I'm a huge fan of Khabib, so I'm not talking shit, but come on, man, let the girls have a job.
Did I tell you outside boxing brand? Downside. Nice. Getting there. Probably don't know if I'm leaving. That boy. Yeah.
up, everybody? It is Friday here at UFC headquarters, and today we're making pizza rolls. Start off with pizza dough and spread pizza sauce on it. Add a ton of mozzarella. Add whatever pizza toppings you like. I'm going with pepperoni. Roll it up like a cinnamon roll. If it's easier for you, use plastic wrap to do this. Slice them up. Put it in the pan to bake for 12 minutes at 375 degrees. And finish it off with some oregano oil. All right, so basically what this is, it's a cinnamon roll, but made into a pizza. Here we go. Man, this is so good. So, you get that, whenever you eat pizza, you get that same taste of the pizza dough. This is so different because of the, I don't know, where the hell did my chef go? The dough, right? I mean, it's got to be the dough that makes it.
It's like a little, flakier, there's some herbs in there.
But it's the bread, the dough.
Yeah, the dough that makes it.
It's not pizza dough, it's what?
It's like a little flaky, like more butter, I guess, buttery pizza dough.
It's a winner. Give this a shot. It's actually, if you're tired of eating pizza all the time, it's a lot different than pizza, but really, really good.
It's fight week. We have Tyron Woodley versus Jake Paul. Who do you guys think is going to win? So make sure you put your comments down below, because that one I'm actually really excited about. Then we also have Alistair Overeem in his first fight back. He's fighting for glory, fighting Rico, was it Verhoeven? So that's going to actually be kind of exciting too, because it's back to kickboxing, and that's what Alistair's fantastic at. But Rico is been unstoppable, so it's going to be very interesting. But who do you think is going to win the Tyron Woodley Jake Paul fight? Make sure you guys comment down below, and then we'll talk about it on Wednesday.